Hi guys, my name is Amjad and you are watching Tutorial with Technology YouTube channel. Now we are starting our new playlist about web design and web development. In this series we are starting from beginner to advanced and this is our lecture of 3. In this lecture we learn what is CSS, and CSS 3 is the latest version. First of all, what is standby of CSS? CSS standby cascading style sheet, and CSS is a language that describes the style of an HTML documents, and CSS describe how HTML element should be displayed, and this tutorial will teach you CSS from basic to advanced, and use CSS in types of 3, and in your web application you are using in 3 types of CSS, like inline CSS, inner CSS and external CSS. In this part we covered in three types, and firstly how to use in CSS. This is a h1 tag. Firstly this is h1 tag, and if you give the color of h1 like a color, this is a color is a property. Here is property, and red is a value, and other is if you want to give the font is a property, and size is a 20 pixel is the value. And now we go to the go to the Sublime and more practically. Now we go to the desktop and create a folder name is project. Okay, and go to the Sublime, open it, and open the folder here, and go to the desktop and select the project folder, select it, and here it. Now we create a file name and save it, index.html. HTML is the extension that through the browser understand this is a HTML file. Now basic structure of HTML, hit enter, and here is a basic structure of HTML. Sublime also understand this is a basic structure. And title, here is enter. How to learn CSS, and also give the meta chart set UTF. It represent you are using a HTML5 version, and this is a body tag. Here all information or that you want to display on the browser you should be insert in the body. Here firstly using a CSS in inline CSS, control and slash button. Here is the command section, and using here we using h1 is a heading tag, hello world, hello. We are here using HTML with CSS. Control it, and also give the tag center. Center is a tag to represent your data is display on the browser in a center, and go to here and save it, and here to open the browser. Here, that's good. And you can also go to the folder, I mean go to the desktop, and here is a index, and here open with Google Chrome. There is using URL Google Chrome. Google Chrome is the best than Firefox. It is my suggestion. And go to Sublime. Here is using a CSS. Here is using B break tag. This is a break that represent that one row is blank, then next row. And here is using a h2 is a heading 2, and using CSS in line CSS. Here is open the h1 tag. Here enter the style equal to double quotation. Here is enter your CSS. I want to background. Here is the background. I want to give the background is red, and slash button, and go to save it, and open the browser, and reload your browser. Here your CSS is working, and back to the Sublime. Here is using h3. Hello world, using here style equal to background equal to sky blue, and font size equal to 22 pixel, and text color is equal to red. Okay, and I want save it and display the browser hello world, and go to the save it, and go to browser, and reload your page. Here you see that hello world is a red color text, and background is a sky blue, and font color is 22. And to go back, and here you can see that after that we are using, and now we are using image tag. Firstly, we go to the desktop, and go to the image folder, and here is a copy of some image like here, and copy it, and go to the desktop, and here this is my project. Here is a paste it, and his name is 66, and go back to the Sublime. Here is using our image tag, click and hit enter, and then image name is 66, and then JPG is the extension, and save it, and go to the browser. Firstly, I remove this tag and save it, and go to here and refresh your page. This is your image, but image is too large. I want to work small, then using a CSS here, style equal to double quotation. Here is properties that I want to width equal to 50%, and here is save it and going to how much here can that is your width is 50%, and your height also automatically saved. If you want to customarily, I mean if you want to give the height is a custom, you also give there is a 50%. I give the 60% and hit enter and here it, and then go to this is inline CSS, and I want to your image in center. Here is give the tag center and enter, copy it here is and save it and go here. This is your image is in a center, and hello world is remove it. Here is display in a center, and also give the property of CSS. And now we going to inline CSS, I mean inner CSS. How to use inner CSS? Firstly, I remove to here CSS here and give the class name equal to image. Here is image name and copy it name. This is image, and here is in header tag using a style. I also comment this here using inner CSS. Must be your CSS must be insert in a header tag, never in body, but you should be using a head in the header tag. We should use the CSS here, and I want dot and give the image, and dot is represent you are using a class, and here is bracket start and close. Here is enter the property of CSS. I want to width equal to image is equal to 50%, and height also equal to 50%, and I want to opacity represent that how much display your image, like I want to 0.5 and give here and take, and that's it. Your opacity is 0.5. okay, and I also border resolution of 10 pixel and save it and give to here. Here to see that your border is 10 pixel and also to 50 pixel that you want. Here you can see that your border is a 50 pixel working. And now this is the inner CSS. Now we go to the external CSS. Most of the developer in your multinational company using a external CSS because it is very necessary. There are a lot of files, and but if you use inner CSS or inline CSS, it is difficult to solve where is the problem. But if you use the external CSS, it is easy to resolve the problem. It is very easy. And your file name and save it. Save is style.css. CSS is the extension that represent your file is CSS, cascading style sheet, and hit enter. Here is your CSS, and firstly go to the index and your data, cancel it and save it. Here is I save it your image data and go here and style is remove and here is link and here is represent you are using a style sheet and type is text slash css and your here is a reference where is save your style sheet. I am using a same folder that is just name it style dot css and save it and go to the browser. Here it firstly I remove this link and save it and go here. It is previous and then Control Z and your extender is save, file is saved, I mean link is saved, and then again this is your CSS is working. In this lecture we are learn 3 steps of CSS, and second lecture we are also using a CSS and some HTML tags, and for more information please thanks for watching and subscribe my YouTube channel and follow me in Facebook and Twitter. If any problem please comments me and